Hi everyone, this is Angel Life Makeover, and this is Andrea Dumbecki from angelfairyhealing.com. Today we'll be talking about breaking out of the matrices of reality with the help of our angels. And when I talk about the matrices of reality, I mean the matrix that is put upon us by our family, by our society, and by this reality in general. When I talk about the matrix, I just mean a set of belief systems, a state of consciousness that may not work for us, right? If we're in a consciousness of limitation, but we are unlimited, we're not going to feel empowered in that matrix of limitation. Society puts many limitations on us, and so we really have to use our own discernment to connect with our magic, to connect with the realm of impossibility, and really break out of limitation of all forms. I believe that all worry and fear comes from this programming of limitation put upon us by the matrix. So the good news is I really feel this year especially, and I feel this has been actually going on for 10 years as part of our ascension, is that we're busting out of the limitation of this reality. We as humans are connecting to higher consciousness or heavenly consciousness. Before we were born into human form, we were connected to infinite possibility, infinite peace, infinite love, infinite sovereignty or safety. Then when we come down and we get born into human form, we start to take on limitation and we start to get more and more unhappy, limited, and then all our problems are really made up from the matrix. Your angels remind you that there are no problems in reality because you are an infinite creator with infinite potential, infinite support, and infinite love. So we want to pour this higher message, this higher consciousness into any problem consciousness that you are currently embodying. I've noticed this as an adult that I've always had problems. I remember being really worried as a kid, and it was like when I moved into my human life, it was like, here you go, you're going to have burdens all the time. Where did these come from? I really feel it was the matrix of my family. It was one of like worry and limitation. I feel like there was a lack of confidence maybe. And then if you go to the greater world and the matrix of that, there's an absence of magic, an absence of soul creation energy. We are magical beings with the ability to tap into the magical flows of the universe, to create our reality, to enjoy amazing things. But the matrix of our society puts limitations on our health, on our reality, on our possibilities. They do this through dogmas, right? Science, medicine, education. It's all fine and dandy, but it needs to evolve. I've known this since I was little. I remember hearing lies at school from grown-ups all the time because I always remembered, what do you mean? I am a magical creator being in this universe. And when people told me fearful theories, I could feel that they blocked my energy. They made me feel limited. For example, that you're in this body and you're just going to age and die and suffer, right? I don't believe that. And I don't believe that we have to be limited and unhappy. I don't believe that we can't heal ourselves. I don't believe that we can't create anything that we desire. I mean, within reason, I think our higher self is ultimately in control. But we need to bust out of limitation right now. All these human issues going on last year and this year really remind us of our inner power, inner sovereignty. It's helping to shake us awake to the fact that we are powerful spirits in human form, and we are the light that we seek. We are the healing that we seek. We are what we seek. It is within us. We are powerful. Our power has been hidden from us. We've been denied it. We've been told it isn't there. And so I want to do a lot of soul power activation to help us to bust out of the matrix and to connect with ourselves, our sense of magic, our sense of possibility, because I don't want to walk around on earth feeling like a powerless victim of reality anymore. I want to release that brainwashing of the matrix and connect with my inner magic, my inner sovereignty, my inner wholeness, and start to create beautiful reality, which already exists within me, right? I'm mirroring it within the world. So this is just part of the new levels of consciousness that are coming through to the planet. I think we need to be aware of what's pouring through. I think even spiritually, old theories are no longer working for me. I'm seeking deeper things. I'm seeking deeper wisdoms, and I'm also growing in my intuition. I'm able to channel those wisdoms, and I know that that's happening to a lot of you. So I want everybody to be aware. Open your eyes to what life is telling you at this moment, what works for you, where you can reawaken your magic, your passion for life, and where you can bust out of the limitations of this reality, the limitations of the matrix that is making you miserable, right? I mean, I see the angels with their little hammers and tools kind of breaking through this stagnant limitation consciousness. This belief that any power, any authority figure can hold our ability to be free in their hands, right? Whether that's the money system, government system, any of those systems that oppress us or make us, quote, feel we are oppressed, because it's all hypnotism. Nothing can control you. Nothing can oppress you. And so I want to really get my message across today is that you are the answer to your problems. You have the ability to rise above the matrix of limitation, and the matrix of limitation is the source of all worry, the source of all stress and fear. So I just want you to imagine right now what it would be like to connect to the higher consciousness, to go into this miracle, heavenly consciousness, this place where you can bust out of all of the fears, all of the stresses, all of the lower energies that you feel tangled in, and that you can start to dance with the infinite energies of the universe. This is 5D reality. It's activating slowly. It's activating in all of us, in our cells, in our being. And I'm ready. I'm ready to let go of the past programming. I'm ready to bust out of the matrix, and I'm ready to embody my full self in this reality right now. I really believe this is what ascension is. We are ascending with our human form. Ascension means growing, elevating. We're going into higher levels of consciousness, and with that, we need to shed the old levels, the old belief systems that no longer serve us. We don't have to hold on to them. Maybe they're comforting, but if we don't need them, we can let go. A lot of letting go of the old right now. Just imagine you are shaking it all loose. You are whole within yourself. Nothing outside of you makes you whole. No belief system makes you whole. You can let go of anything that is not reflecting the beautiful light of your infinite spirit. So let's connect with our angels now and really receive the message that they are giving us today. And really, it's a message to step beyond your own problems, whether you're unemployed, whether you're fearing the future, whether you're stuck in any human dilemma right now. I want to remind you to step out of the realm of what you think is possible, because there's so many possibilities in the universe, and God knows your needs before you even do. Know that the best message I can give everyone right now is that the universe is looking out for you. And when you raise your consciousness, you become aligned with infinite solutions. So whatever you are facing in your personal life right now, whatever burdens that you are facing, whatever worries about the future, whatever is making you stay awake at night, making you worried, making you fearful, I want you to offer that up now to your angels and help them to assist you in breaking out of the matrix of limitation that says that your problems will not be fixed, that brings doubts, that brings fears that don't go away. We want to step beyond that, and we want to bring in this energy of receptivity, that we are receptive to solutions, we are receptive to miracle answers, and most of all, we are breaking out of this lower level matrix of impossibility, of limitation, of fear, of stress. And we want to step into a greater version of heaven on earth collectively. So just imagine that you're rising up into this higher matrix, expanding your mind beyond what you thought was possible. Thank you for listening today. I hope you got a healing from my message. This is Andrea Dumbecki. My New Year's class recording is now available. I also have a New Year's workbook available that you can buy with class or separately. I'm also available for private sessions. I do have a fairy lineage class on March 6th. You can find out more about that on Facebook. You can join my Facebook group, Angel Fairy Healing with Andrea Dembecki, to stay connected. Thank you for listening today, and I'm wishing you an angel-blessed, magical day. And remember, step out of your own personal matrix of limitation. The time is now, and you are ready to do it.